You never thought you'd see that. You did see it. And let me tell you, this is all just the preparation. Our criminal government in over 100 countries in the last century has put dictators in and sent in U.S. government torture trainers to teach them how to torture people. Okay? Our government's been pure evil for a long, long, long time at the highest levels. And it took them a long time to convert the police and the bureaucrats into agents of evil, but they are now. Look, they knew it was going to come out that they're recording your naked bodies. They knew it was going to come out that they gawk at good-looking women and men. They knew it was going to come out. They don't care. They want you to know. It's all over the news today. But they go, look at her breast. Oh. I mean, I can't even quote the quotes that are in mainstream news about the things they're saying about women in front of them. In front of them. They don't even deny they're doing this. And how they print off movie stars' naked bodies and say, sign this for me. And they go crazy and say, I have power, I have power. That's on CBS News. And chanting, I am God. I mean, they hire these people who couldn't even carry out their own garbage. They hire people who can't even wipe their own hind ends. They hire these slobs, and they give them petty power. Now, don't say you weren't warned. I'm going to come back and keep covering news. I covered one article. I'm going to blitz, about 15, 20 minutes into the next hour. And then I'm going to Paul, Bishop, Rick, Steve, Stephen, and others. Infowars.com, prisonplanet.tv are the websites. You want to support us in the fight against the system, go to the website, buy some books and videos. They're powerful tools in the info war, and your purchase makes this possible. At 8 after at prisonplanet.tv and do the news blitz then. Let's just go ahead and go to your calls now. Let's talk to Paul in Connecticut. Paul, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex. All I have to say is that, we anyone who thinks that violence is the cure to this right now has got to seriously rethink it, because it's it will be the one thing that throws us all off the ship and into the water where the sharks are. And, it just, I know people are enraged about this. It's really disgusting and vile stuff happening to us right now. But, I mean, you can't just give them an excuse to use more violence on you.
Listen, I've had Colonel Craig Roberts on, and I've read all the mainstream news articles on air. It isn't a rumor what all the patriots have talked about. They plan on having the American people backed into a corner, chew up the military and police, and they're going to bring in multinational forces. I've been to the urban warfare drills where they train with Dutch, Israeli, Australian, British, Scot troops, you name it, to go into San Francisco and Oakland. Now, here's the deal. If things do go violent, all these big-mouth talkers need to understand that then the sky's the limit. I mean, once this stuff starts, but remember, it's not the cops that, well, I'm not going to say it. Look. Look, they're training everybody in all these simulated attacks and these drills they're having and in the staged events that people are going to go after the cops. They put that out so the public sees the cops as the target. The cops. Anything else, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, it's an info war, and everybody needs to know their facts, and they need to get together and know their facts and know what's going on, and not say, let's shoot somebody or let's kill somebody who doesn't really deserve to die because they're being controlled by somebody.
I just hope the jackasses in the government know that we're trying to stop this from happening. But I hope many of the people listening right now who can't wait for a fight with the American people, I hope you know that once this starts, and it's getting closer every day, that they're not going to be able to control it and run a PR campaign and demonize the violence. I mean, when Joe Stack did that, it's clearly a staged event, people were cheering him on. They can't wait. The public cannot wait to start having open season on government people. And I'm trying everything I can to stop this. I want stability. I want freedom. I want rule of law. And it's just... I mean, this is so real. And I think some people tune in here and it's like entertainment, or they don't realize what they're saying, or they don't realize where this is really going. I think a lot of cops listening right now don't understand. This is real, folks. I hope the police and military realize you've been set up for this over a decade ago. The globalists have set all this up. And I hope they realize that this is going to make Vietnam look like a joke, okay? This is going to make Afghanistan look tame. And once we go into this martial law, they're going to be able to pass whatever legislation they want, do whatever they want. We do not want this to happen. We want to try to have the states repeal this. We can take our country back peacefully. The momentum is against them. 80% of people in polls, it was 70%, are awake. And if that 80% will just get up off their rear ends and start doing something peaceful, we can turn this around, Paul.
Absolutely, absolutely. And all I have to say on this, I mean, that guy Steve, he calls up and says, let's go for violence, Alex. Are you with me? Well, I'm calling on you to let's advocate nonviolence. If everybody gets the message of nonviolence and knowing your facts, and that this can be solved without violence, I mean, I think it'll be much easier for everybody. And
well, here's the deal: we're going to try to solve it without violence, and if the enemy gets offensive, spontaneously, folks are going to defend themselves. And that's why the enemy has been trying to provoke something. Okay? The enemy is going to lose when they fire first. We'll be right back.